Okay, so I just wanted to give you a quick update on how this belt is going. Right now, I have just things kind of set in place. I haven't riveted them down. They're just held in place by the rivets and the holes, except for the potion bottles holders. These actually I sewed in to make sure they're the right size. But anyway, this pattern is going to be super versatile and customizable. Right now I have the buckle piece, so this piece right here, held in place to the small panel. So this is the left side, this is the right side for the small. Now over here I have the larger one, and I haven't done anything with it, but you can see that it is, and this one goes to here, this one goes to here. So it's 3 or 4 inches longer each piece. And then also, so when you're connecting them in the back, these are pockets, but when you're connecting the back side, let me set it up real quick, hold on. So here's the back side that I was talking about. When you're gonna connect these two, there's several different ways you can do this. So if you're gonna keep it as the small size, you can do something like this here, with an O-ring and these shapes, and they would connect either on top or it's sandwiched. I think I'm going to probably do this one this size. Or there's also this here, if you want to do it a little bit different. All I had at the store was black, but you can use whatever color you want, these square connectors. So you can use this shape. Let me show you real quick. So there's a couple of different shapes here that to use, and I'm going to show you the different ways to use them. So either connect them directly like that, or if you need to make just this whole belt a little bit bigger, then what you do, there's a piece in here in the pattern for this, and this is just an extension. It's 3 inches wide. So it adds an extra 3 inches to the pattern, but like I said, right now it's just held together with the rivets. I haven't nailed anything down yet. But you'd put like a D-ring here, and then with one of these, you connect it here, and then strap it to the D-ring like this. Let me show you real quick, hold on. So something like this. And this is a way to add a piece to extend the belt, another 3 inches if you need to. So small without it, with this on there, maybe call it a medium or small plus, whatever you want to call it. And then if you need to go up a size, you'd use this size right here, the large panels. And you'll see in the pattern there's even a bigger one than this. But again, depending on the size you need, you just put this one here and then connect them with either that or something like that. And if you need it a little bit bigger, then of course you just throw in this additional piece right here. This would go in the middle of the back, right? So what I'm going to be doing for this video, I'm going to create a small version and then the extra large version, so you can see what those two look like. But I wanted to show this piece so that you knew that it was available if you needed to extend. If the belt was too small, you need it bigger, and you need to add just a few more inches, no worries, it's there. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this belt, then work on the next one, and show you how it ends up. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, so here's a little bit of progress. I've went ahead and used this version of the back part with the O-rings. I've also stitched the D-rings to the panels here, and then I've also stitched the buckles, the front, the left and right side buckles, to the panels. So, you know, these are the bottle, potion bottle things. I still need to put the pouches, but I wanted to show you how this looks so far. And I also put, just to strengthen the belt a little bit, I put grommets in the holes for the buckle holes, and had my wife measure this so that it sits on the waist. So make sure that it's, you know, sits on the waist really nice. Yeah, it's coming along great. So next thing is going to be the pouches here. So it's just a little pocket with a little flap that comes over with a Sam Brown button to hold it closed. Oh, also I had to order a couple of I'm not sure what they're called, like the spring hook or bolt, spring bolt, and a let's see if I can go here. And one of these. So put one of these here, or like that. You can fold these, so you can fold them up and put them here like that. I want to have another one here, different, slightly different one here. Okay, I'll show you the progress here in a little bit. Just a quick reminder that all of these D-rings are optional. If you don't want to have, you know, a frog for your swords hanging down, or some type of leg bag, or holsters or something, you can totally get rid of these. This one as well. Just don't punch the holes in the panel. Same thing for here. If you don't, same thing for the left side. If you need to adjust the belt length, you know, just don't punch as many holes and make it shorter. I ended up taking off probably, you know, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches off the end here to make sure that it fit the right size for a you know, small waisted woman. So yeah, just wanted to make sure that you're aware that all these things are optional. You know, you don't have to put these rings on here. Just make sure you don't punch the holes so that the holes look like they're, like, it would just look weird. Okay, that was all. Thanks. Okay, so I wanted to show you the progress on this. I think I'm done with the small piece now. I got the pockets, the back pockets. I first did the side, stitched the side to the top, and then that piece to the bottom, and then the top flap. The top flap, I put these little tabs here with the Sam Brown buttons, just a little, so make it a little bit easier to take it on and off, open, close, whatnot. But you can put any closure you want on here. I've, you know, left that up to you. There's holes there to show for the Sam Brown buttons, but you don't have to use those, of course. What else? Yeah, I got the pieces put on for the back. Got all these D-rings. Got this. Got the potion bottles. Got the buckles. So I'm gonna try and convince my daughter or my wife to model this for us, so you can see how it looks. But yeah, if you have any questions about this pattern, like I said before, there are pieces. If you need to extend this a little bit, this would just go right in place in the middle, and you just push these out. If you need this, if you need the small to be a little bit bigger, or if you need a little bit smaller, just add some more holes here, and then cut the length down on this. Like it looks like there's a lot of holes there, but I was looking for a, you know, a medieval steampunk type belt, utility belt. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna try and I'll do an extra large one here for myself, and post that what that looks like. All right, thanks. Have a good one. Okay, so quick update. I'll post this at the end of the video. I was looking back at that last pattern, and I didn't like the threading and the sewing of these pieces. So I took those off, and I also took off the other two that were here, just because they just didn't fit well with the rest of them. So I went ahead and I created some new holders for the D-rings, and I used rivets instead. So and I took this off because this was just way too heavy for the 3/4 inch thick tab, or tab that was here. So it was way too heavy. It didn't fit well. But I went ahead and made these. These are still 1-inch D-rings. I just cut down these tabs, and I reflected that in the template, and updated this so that it reflected those. So, and I like this a lot better. These are going to be still just as strong as the thread, and it just matches the look a little bit better with all those rivets. But again, it's up to you. If you want to use thread on here, just don't punch the holes and sew them. So there's going to be 6mm spacing, hole punches. You're going to have 5 or 6 holes right there. So that's up to you. But and I'm gonna make like I said, I'm still gonna make the extra large one for myself. This one's for my daughter, and I will show you how that one looks here in a little bit. All right, thanks. Bye. Okay, so like I said before, this is the extra large panel printed out, and you'll notice this has a larger pocket, and so the pockets that you print out are going to be bigger than the smaller ones. But it has a larger pocket. It only has one potion bottle. It has two places for D-rings that hang off. And then the other panel is the same way. You just have the back end, the one larger pocket, one potion bottle, and one and 2 places for the D-rings. So there's that makes it larger. But then there's also, if you need it extra large, then like I said before, you're going to add this piece in between the last, here and here. This just extends it out by about 4, what is it? If I look right here, about 4 inches, 4.5 inches or so. Yeah, about 4 inches. So I got potion holders here, and this one I found at a local market, farmer's market. This 3-post buckle. So I'm changing up my pattern. So instead of 2, I'm gonna make 3. So that's why that's there. But like I said here, depending on the buckle, some buckle widths between the posts are different. So make sure you set it there and measure out 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2 where the posts are before you punch these holes. Okay, and that's that note here says, and on this one here is to make sure you measure the width before you punch the holes. And so you go ahead and mark them and then punch them out with your puncher. So make sure you do that before anything. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together. I'm going to put this thing together here. I need to order some more D-rings, some 1-inch. This one's 1 1/4. But for here, I need some different sizes, and the ones that hang off the bottom, I need to get some more D-rings. So, but I'm gonna start putting this together, just like I did the smaller version, but this is bigger. The pockets are going to be a little bit bigger, so it takes a little bit more time. Okay, so I'm gonna put this together, and then I'll be right back. Thanks. Okay, so here is the extra large belt, or extra large version of the same belt that I put the insert in and they're in the middle, the back. But I wanted to show you it all put together and kind of compare a couple things. So like I said, that was the extra large one. Here's the one I punched out. This is for the medium, but you can see how it's just a tad shorter, and it has holes punches for the small pocket and 2 potion bottles, while the big one here has the big pocket, 1 potion bottle, and let me pull the small one here out. Hold on. Okay, so here's the small one in comparison. So you can see how the panel, the back panels, come to here. This comes to way out here, and this one I didn't put the middle insert in the back. I just used some O-rings to attach the two. Now, you'll see that I use D-rings on these, but if you wanted to use something like a square, like I showed before, feel free. There's this pattern, and then there's also one for a buckle. If you want to use a buckle to attach panel to panel in the back as well, to make it even slightly more adjustable. But yeah, I hope you guys feel free to adjust this and customize it as your own. One thing to note that I'm probably going to change, well, maybe not, I don't know. I'll look at it, but right now I have these with 3 holes, and it seems kind of big, so maybe I'll put an option in there for 2 rivets. Because I was looking at these ones, and these just looks a little crowded, right? Same thing with here. Looks a little crowded, but these ones don't look too bad. I actually punched a little curve in the middle to make room for the D-rings, since it's wider than the 1-inch D-ring. But yeah, this I think they turned out real well. They're, like I said, really customizable. You put what you want on the loops, on the D-rings, potion bottles here, and I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you can do something, you can't do something. Like I said, on this one, I had found a 3-hole buckle at a farmer's market. I thought it was cool, but the pattern shows 2 holes instead of 3. So that's why this one has 2, that one has 3. And the pattern shows 2-hole buckle. So hope you enjoy. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, and send me some pictures. See how yours turns out. Thanks. Bye.